Willkommen. Ist eine Weile her. Schön, bist zurück. Diese Woche sind wir in der Werkstatt. Am Schrauben, Werkschlüssel, Farbe färben. Aber vielleicht bist du ja nicht für das da gekommen, sondern zu meine neue Frisur bewundern.
Oh, right here. Right here. It's kind of low.
So, der Gator da startet nicht. Jetzt probieren wir herauszufinden, ob der eine 24 oder 12 Volt Batterie hat zum Laden.
15.
15.
Looking good.
Is it? Okay, so it's turned on.
So it's on 15
Alright.
volts DC.
Sollte aufladen. Mal schauen. This week we are under supervision by Robbie.
We don't do that in real life. Oh no. And I'm teaching a class, supposedly.
Who actually flew the airplane that was in the exhibition in Switzerland.
That's right.
That was your personal airplane,
Mike
basically.
Charlie Brown. I've got years of experience in Mike Charlie Brown. I served with MAF, Mission Aviation Fellowship, flew in West Kalimantan, stationed at the Baptist Hospital, and flew there doctors and evangelists and Bible teachers, and did that on Monday. My next door neighbor was Arnie Humble, and he would spend 2 weeks of every month on the trail going to visit all his pastors in the jungle. When he got down, he was just a mess. He'd picked up amoeba, dysentery, the food was terrible, and he just took a week to recover from all of that. So MAF came in, and I would fly Arnie Humble every Monday and 4 of his buddies, and we would do the same work in 1 day that he did in 2 weeks. And then we did it every week. So the pastors got to see him 4 times as much. And then we talked him into letting us stay 1 night a month so we could go in the village, which was a hoot. It was great. I'd take my guitar, we would sing songs, we'd be packed into these little houses with bamboo floors. Swear the floor is gonna give out. I had to play the guitar like this because there was no room to play it like that. It was outrageous amount of fun. And then on Tuesdays, I flew for Regions Beyond Missionary Union, RBMU, and they did the same thing. And then I flew, the government had doctors they wanted to send out. We always flew stuff for malaria and stuff for worms, because they all had malaria and they all had worms. Lynette was with RBMU, and I remember her because her hair was so thin and blonde, it would mold. And she'd have to peroxide or bleach her hair just to keep it from molding. So I've been with MAF 10 years in the 80s, and then went back in 05 and have been with them since. So in 05 I went back as a mechanic in the other side of the island. Did that for a term, and then we've been here at Moody since then. So I was going to get to go back in 05 and fly my same airplane, my Charlie Brown, on floats, on straight floats. It was going to be outrageous fun. And then a week before we left, they said, nobody there wants to check you out because you're a legend.
Oh.
Yeah, you're a legend. They heard all the stories about you, and you're intimidating. And by then, I'd rented out the house, sold the cars, got rid of the dog. I'm living in my brother's garage going, I don't think not going is an option at this point, so I'll go as a mechanic. God had his hand all over that, too. It was the right decision. It hurt at the time, but it was good.
So what do we have to do this afternoon?
So we're going to paint those flaps. We're going to prime them, get them ready for the finished coat. They're going to look so good when we're done.
Are they going to look good though?
They're going to look sweet.
Because who's going to paint it?
You are going to paint them. Not me, but I will show you how to do it. Good. It will be good.
We'll see.
I won't let you flounder in the dark. Yeah, you'll turn out a good product.
I think he has way too much confidence in us.
Way too much.
Way too much.
Sky chicken.
Sky chicken. Ja, right there. Der Hangar da ist der Gefrierer, weil es halt immer mega kalt ist da rein. Es ist nicht geheizt. Und da rein sind unsere High-Performance Flugzeuge, und also die 182 mit dem Einziehfahrwerk. Gut, das sind noch zwei Chickens da hinten. Und sonst haben wir die 206 6-Plätzer und 185 das Tailwheel. Und das ist 185, der Taildragger. Und der ist jetzt in der Werkstatt, weil wir den jetzt gerade nicht mehr am Fliegen sind. Der ist jetzt auf Pause, auf Eis gelegt. There it is.
We were gonna go paint some flaps, but now we're gonna sit here and do nothing. So no, we'll probably paint some other wood stuff and clean up.
Yeah. Let's find our supervisor and figure something out. Plans changed once again. We are gonna paint. Maybe. Maybe. We'll see.
Going down to AMT.
Oh yeah.
Passing the other flight school, and then there's the tower.
That's the AMT hangar where we spent a year and a half, I think, for our maintenance training. And there's a paint booth in there, and that's where we're gonna make a mess now.
Kodiak.
So, jetzt tun wir die zwei Flaps primen, der Layer, der unter die Farbe geht. Jetzt müssen wir da ein paar Sachen wegkratzen und dann alles putzen, damit es frei von Fingerabdrücken ist und allem. Und dann sprayen wir es.
Maybe it's 20,000.
Cool.
Half and half is what we're after. So we will do half paint, half additive. See, additive. Oh no.
You can do it.
I need somebody with muscles. We're going to go to the 4 and it'll be a 50-50 mix. That's what we're after. First time, first run, but A guy that's painting a lot will just watch the drip off the thing and say, yeah, that's too thick. And it is. That's too thick. And you can hear when it starts to you'll hear it kind of tinkle. It's the weirdest thing. It's got a high-pitched little tinkle, and it's not even close to there. So we're gonna have to thin it down with something.
Anscheinend ist etwas mit der Farbe nicht gut gewesen, weil sie mega alt ist. Und das hat sich wie separiert und teilt. Und jetzt haben wir auch noch die Farbe wegnehmen und dann wird das später nochmal gemalt. Der Fleck ist ein bisschen besser rausgekommen. Es hat ein bisschen Unreinheiten drin, aber ich glaube, das sollte lange, weil es wird nachher noch mit einer Farbe überzogen.